Next story brings new meaning to the phrase missing the mark. Grades for hundreds of Long Island high school students were never recorded.
And now they are worried the missing transcripts could cause problems as they prep for college. It is a story that is new at 5 today, and here's CBS 2's Carolyn Gusoff from Hempstead.
Hundreds of Hempstead high school students walked out on classes today demanding their transcripts and grades. 2,200 grades still missing from mid-year report cards.
I want to go to college, I want to be a nurse, but they haven't given me my transcripts.
College-bound students were told transcripts were lost.
They just said that the book is missing with all of our transcripts and that most of our grades are missing too.
The recent transition from paper to electronic grading resulted in missing grades, according to this district spokesman who applauded the kids.
They were exhibiting their civil rights, and I couldn't be more proud of them, and so is the board.
I don't think that things are missing. I think that they have not been recorded properly as they should be.
Hempstead's one of the poorest districts on Long Island with a graduation rate of only 38%, rocked by a grade fixing scandal. A state audit found thousands of grades elevated so students would pass. There's also an election fraud allegation, a tight school board race being contested, and now this.
These are kids that we've encouraged to turn their lives around, to get an education and getting them to dream about going to college, and all of a sudden you have this issue.
The 12th principal in 14 years declined comment.
I've been directed, I will be insubordinate.
But invited students off the street to hear them out.
As a student, I deserve to know what's going on.
Kids worry they won't be able to graduate as planned on June 29th, but a district spokesman promises graduation will go on and grades and transcripts will be in order by then. In Hempstead, Long Island, Carolyn Gusoff, CBS 2 News.
The New York State Department of Education is still reviewing the audit that found grades were changed, and the district is required to submit a corrected plan. Class size is reaching the crisis level in one school district.
Teachers say they are packed in like sardines with more than 50 students in a classroom, and that is not their only problem. CBS 2's Carolyn Gusoff has the exclusive story tonight from Hempstead, Long Island.
It's crowded on Hempstead Middle School's ball fields, but inside, students say they can barely move. More than a dozen classrooms stuffed with a shocking 50 students, some as many as 59.
It is unheard of. It is unmanageable.
Teachers say students are doubled up at desks in bulging classrooms with more than double the typical Long Island or New York City class size.
When you have a class of 40, now you're talking about 50, close to 60. The most you could do is try to keep them safe, although you're teaching, but, instructionally it's not academically sound.
The situation not much better at Hempstead High School, where students say it's chaos in the guidance office. They're enrolled in courses they've already passed, many schedules missing core classes.
And I'm missing classes, like I don't have an English class.
I'm actually missing English 12 and Earth Science.
I actually don't have one.
You have no schedule?
Nope. I don't have any classes, nothing.
So you've been coming to school and doing what?
Nothing.
The school board says it's addressing this serious problem caused by a last-minute influx of students. Enrollment up by 1,000 since last year. And since school started last week, 100 new kids each day. They're requesting emergency state and federal aid for more space and resources. Parents are furious.
It's incompetence. You're supposed to be working on this. You have all summer.
Problems plaguing the district, nothing new. Only 5% of 8th graders are meeting state standards. The president of the Teachers Association plans to tell the school board he warned this would happen, that class size would reach a crisis level. He says the administration did nothing. In Hempstead, Long Island, Carolyn Gusoff, CBS 2 News.
And the New York State Department of Education tells us that class size is a local matter, but if classroom occupancy exceeds 49 people, a second door is required.
Just days